Long ago, in the vast Persian Empire, lived a young Jewish girl named Esther. She was an orphan, raised by her cousin Mordecai, with no crown, no power, and no special status. Yet heaven had a plan hidden in her quiet life. When Queen Vashti was removed from her throne, King Xerxes searched for a new queen. Young women from across the empire were brought to the palace. Among them was Esther, beautiful, humble, and full of grace. She did not reveal her Jewish identity, just as Mordecai advised her. And in time, she won the king's favor and was crowned Queen of Persia. But danger was rising in the shadows. A powerful official named Haman burned with hatred for the Jews. When Mordecai refused to bow to him, Haman plotted to destroy all the Jewish people. An evil decree was written, a date was set, and death hung over Esther's people. When Mordecai heard the news, he sent word to Esther, "Do not think that because you are in the king's palace you will escape, any more than all the other Jews. If you remain silent at this time, relief and deliverance will rise from another place. And who knows but that you have come to royal position for such a time as this." Fear gripped Esther's heart. To go before the king uninvited was punishable by death unless the king extended his golden scepter. But Esther chose courage over comfort. She sent a message to Mordecai, "Go, gather all the Jews and fast for me. I and my attendants will fast as well. Then I will go to the king, and if I perish, I perish." After 3 days of fasting and prayer, Esther dressed in royal robes and stood in the inner court of the palace. The king saw her. His heart softened, and he held out the golden scepter. Esther was invited to speak. But wisely, she did not reveal everything at once. She invited the king and Haman to a banquet she had prepared. Then another, building tension, waiting for the perfect moment. Meanwhile, Haman built gallows to hang Mordecai. But God was working behind the scenes. That very night, the king could not sleep. He ordered the royal records to be read aloud. He discovered that Mordecai had once saved his life but had never been rewarded. At the same time, Haman entered the palace to ask permission to execute Mordecai. Instead, the king commanded Haman to honor Mordecai publicly. The proud was humbled, the faithful was lifted. At the second banquet, Esther finally spoke, "If I have found favor with you, O king, spare my life and the life of my people, for we have been sold to destruction." The king was enraged. "Who is he?" he demanded. Esther answered, "The adversary and enemy is this vile Haman." Haman was exposed. The gallows he built for Mordecai became his own. A new decree was written. The Jews were saved. Mordecai was promoted, and Esther's courage changed history. And so the Feast of Purim was established, a celebration of deliverance, remembrance, and God's hidden hand. Esther's story reminds us, you may feel small, you may feel forgotten, you may feel unqualified, but God places people exactly where they need to be for moments that matter most. You were born for such a time as this.